Oil and gas corporations contributed $50,539,540 to federal candidates, parties, and outside groups during the 2014 elections. Senator Mitch McConnell, the next Republican Majority Leader, received $461,558. After winning the election, he immediately vowed to fight the rules which could curb planet-warming carbon pollution. A prominent climate change denier, Senator James M. Inhofe of Oklahoma, received $430,900 from oil and gas companies and $132,500 from the electrical utilities for his 2014 campaign. As the presumed new chairman of the State Environment and Public Works Committee, he is expected to open investigations into the EPA, call for cuts in its funding, and delay its regulations as long as possible. For every $1 the industry spends on campaign contributions and lobbying in D.C., it gets back $59 in subsidies. According to Open Secrets, during the 2014 campaigns, Koch Industries alone contributed about $6.5 million in campaign contributions and $9,460,000 in lobbying. The Pulitzer Prize-winning Inside Climate News noted the Koch brothers built their first fortune from the extraction of tar sand oil. In 1927, a consortium of bigger oil companies sued their father, Fred Koch, and his partner, Winkler, for patent infringements that improved a thermal cracking process for converting heavy oil into gasoline. The financial toll on Fred Koch's business led him to build 15 oil cracking stills at refineries in Joseph Stalin's Russia. For more than 50 years, Koch Industry has been involved in every aspect of the tar sands oil industry. Now, the Koch brothers' $42.7 billion wealth comes from fracking to exporting tar sand oil through pipelines from Canada to the U.S. 9 days after the November 2014 election, the House approved the Tar Sands Canada Keystone XL pipeline with 31 Democrats joining Republicans. The Keystone XL pipeline will carry polluting Canadian tar sand oil from Montana to refineries on the Texas coast and then exported to other countries. It will only create 50 permanent jobs once completed. Solar and renewable energy can be expected to create 86,370 jobs in the U.S. by 2020, according to the University of California report. While the American Council for Energy Efficient Economy estimates that 1 million jobs could be created in the next 10 years through investment in energy-efficient technology. FactCheck.org reported Canadian tar sand oil results in 14% to 20% more greenhouse gas emissions than oil typically consumed in the U.S. The Keystone XL pipeline carries 800,000 barrels of crude oil a day, with a high possibility for spills. The oil it produces is ripped out of the land that was once a pristine Canadian boreal forest. While California is having a drought, it takes 3 barrels of water to make 1 barrel of oil. Extremely polluting fracking Canadian tar sands drains 40 million gallons of carcinogenic substances like cyanide into unspoiled wetlands. Motivated by greed, with unlimited funds, Keystone's lobbying of politicians with campaign contributions only reflects the immorality of our present political system.
The Alberta tar sands are one of the biggest stores of carbon on the planet. And the science on this is very clear. We cannot dig up all this oil and hope to avoid catastrophic climate change. There's going to be a report coming out from the UN Environment Program, and it's going to make that point again. We are on a road to busting through our carbon budgets. We're burning up this oil much too fast, creating far too many greenhouse gas emissions, and we are not meeting the targets that science tells us we need to reach to avoid dangerous effects of climate change.